Alright guys, this is my first YouTube video where it is not a YouTube short and I will be talking for more than 40 seconds. I hope I don't bore you, and today we will be talking about the DXY and the dollar index and how is it so important to understand everything about the dollar index in a fundamental way and in the technical way, how it affects Bitcoin. Now, to understand it in the fundamental way, it's pretty easy. The dollar index is basically the power of the United States dollar with respect to every other currency in the world. So it's with respect to the Japanese yen, to the dollar, Canadian dollar, to the Great British pound, to the euro, every other currency. And that does not exclude Bitcoin. So it's pretty easy to understand and logical to see that when the dollar index goes up, its strength goes up, so Bitcoin's strength goes down with respect to the dollar, which translates into the price of Bitcoin going down. Now this is also true for the stock market. I'm not sure yet why it's the case, but it is. And I don't really care about stonks, but in specific, I have to keep an eye on everything. I can't just live in my crypto bubble. Anyway, so let's start the video. We will be talking about the technical aspect of DXY. This, as you can see here, is the daily chart of DXY or the dollar index. Now, since February 2022, since Russia invaded the Ukraine, and the dollar index has been on an absolute rampant of a bull market. It went up all the way from 95 units, if you want to say, just so you can understand it, all the way up to at some point to 114. So that was an increase of 20% in 238 days. This is actually extremely unorthodox. It doesn't happen all the time, and this is why the stock market is taking a tumble. This is why crypto took a tumble, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and this light comes in the form of a line, and this is the line right here. This red majestic line is where everything is being held on. I hope it breaks it to the downside, because if it does, let's say the dollar index in the upcoming days and weeks goes down like this, oh boy, crypto will moon. We will reach 30k. I will be a very happy black box. That works. Anyways, so yeah, I want to delve deeper now into the charts. I want to show you guys, I want to copy the chart from Bitcoin and put it onto the chart of DXY so I can see the correlation between Bitcoin and the DXY. So let's do that. This is the Bitcoin chart right now. This is the daily. I will go to the first. I'm gonna go to the weekly chart of DXY, and then I will go to the weekly chart of Bitcoin, and I will use something called bars pattern so you guys can learn this. And I will start this pattern from 2017, from its high at $20,000 all the way till today. We will get this chart. I will copy it and I will paste it in the DXY chart. Now it looks stupid. Let me fix it here. And here it is. We're gonna align it together so they end at the same time and they start at the same time. This is okay. This is the top. This is where the crash happened in 2018. It went all the way from $6,000 to $3,000. I still remember it like it happened yesterday. I was crying, but now I'm not crying, so that's good. And I want you also guys to remember, this is when the crash happened in the pandemic happened right here. The crypto market just crashed all the way from $8,000 to $3,000. I also cried, and yeah, now we are not crying, as I said. So we have to look now at the progress of the DXY with respect to Bitcoin. As you can see, dollar index went up, Bitcoin went down. Pretty obvious. The dollar index went down, Bitcoin went up, dollar index started going up, we just crashed. So it's pretty easy. There is not much to understand, and really this is the basics of it. And this actually proves it, not just fundamentally but also technically, that they are inversely proportional and inversely correlated, if I have to say. And yeah, this proves my point in a technical way. Let me just remove these, and I want to show you something else, and I want to show you why this line is extremely important, this majestic beast of a line. I want to take you guys now to the S&P. We had this similar line, and once it broke, it was broken to the downside. Now we are in a recession apparently, and it all happened after we broke this line. These circles, okay, I will tell you about these circles. If I put my moving averages back up, you can see this yellow line is my 200 weekly moving average since 2011. The stock market used the 200 weekly moving average as a support. It touched it here one time, it touched it here another time, and we are currently touching it right now. So to me, we are not in a recession. That's just me. I do believe that if we go below this 200-day moving average, then yes, we will be in a recession. But for now, to me, it is just a reaction of this huge move to the upside that happened after the pandemic. So I wouldn't consider it as a recession, but people do consider it as a recession just because it went down 25%, and I don't believe that. I mean, I've been in crypto. I've seen Bitcoin go down all the way from 20,000. It was $19,800 all the way down to 3,200. That's a bear market. That's a recession. Not a 20% drop. I don't know why people are crying. Anyways, Bitcoin. I mean, it will go up. I don't see a reason for it to go down. There is one thing I want to discuss also about Bitcoin, which is the volume on Binance. I have to tell you guys that you have to be careful with respect to the volume right here. It is not a real volume because Binance included a feature that started, I think, mid-July, mid-June, something around that time, where trading crypto has zero fees. So the bots took advantage of that, and that's why we have a spike in volume here in the crypto markets on Binance. But this is not the case. In reality, we should look at other exchanges such as Bitstamp. You can see that the volume on the downside at these levels are not as high as we had them back in 2020. So this is why I don't believe this crash is as bad as it seems, because the volume here is skewed, unlike the real volume. So I totally went out of my way to explain something other than the DXY. So you got that. And really, there's a lot of topics I can talk about. I've just barely scraped the barrel of the gun. I can talk for like ages. I have a lot of things I can talk about. And I mean, look at. Let me show you guys. Let me show you here something very fast. Just look. Just 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Guys, just look at this. This is the price of Ethereum with respect to Bitcoin. Man, I see the graph and I'm amazed. Really. This is in 2017, right here. This is where Ethereum almost flipped Bitcoin in market capitalization. And currently, right now, we are, how far are we from the same level? So, let me just double check it right now. We are currently just 96% away from flipping Bitcoin. That's actually amazing. I don't know if Ethereum will be able to do that. I hope it doesn't, because that will be very bad for the crypto market. I hope it doesn't. I don't know why people are buying Ethereum with it being this overvalued. I mean, if you look at the Ethereum USDT chart, it looks the same. It's nothing special. But the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, man, it worries me. It really worries me. I don't know why people are buying it. I think this is gonna be a fake out, honestly. Like, you can see the channel right here. I believe, like, because we are having a lot of enthusiasm and people are buying now into crypto and stuff like that, I think this will end up being like this. only because also the market dominance. Man, I'm just rambling about different stuff. The market dominance of Bitcoin has to go up at some point, and the only way for that to happen. Never mind, I'm just talking out of my ass right now. I will discuss those topics later down to the future. Let me talk briefly about my position right now. This is where I've entered Bitcoin long position. I think you know from my videos. I entered somewhere around this level right here. Yeah, this is where I entered the long, and at some point I was down, but apparently now we are up. I don't know what happened just now. An hour ago, there should be some news that happened because the DXY dumped. So I am pretty sure there is something that happened. I don't know what it is yet. I have to check it after I finish the video, but it looks good. This comes with a good volume. So as you can see, this is good volume. So there is conviction in the move. I hope it keeps going up to the upside, and I will see you guys later. I will not say tomorrow because we are not in a YouTube short, and I will see you guys later. Enjoy.